I know the best feeling is when you work on something that that you're really in sync with the other people creatively, and that you have that kind of energy on set, that you feel like you're kind of coming up with ideas and doing stuff that's going to make it good. Because, of course, when you're making something, you want people to enjoy it and see it.
Well, the first thing I wanted to ask you is, we've seen the trailers, maybe we've seen some clips. We don't know too much about this film. Is there anything you can say about your character, Father Kent?
Yeah. Father Kent is, Rosario and her son, they're facing this kind of haunted mansion, and they need to put together a team that's going to battle it and help them to sort of overcome it. And I'm sort of the first piece of the puzzle. And Father Kent he's a little bit of a salesman. He's there in New Orleans. He sees sort of a need that people have to sort of deal with spirits, and that's a city where people are sort of facing those kind of issues. And so that's kind of what he does.
You mentioned Rosario. This cast is incredible. There's a lot of really amazing actors and actresses in it. Was there anyone that you maybe hadn't met or worked with before that you were blown away by on set?
Well, I'd never worked with Danny DeVito, and so I was really excited. And my friend Woody Harrelson loves Danny and knows him, and so he sort of introduced us by email before, but it was just great to work with somebody who's done so many things that I admire, and then also that still really seems to enjoy the process and always had kind of, good energy on set.
Looking back a little bit, in 2002, you did a movie called I Spy with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
A year before he did The Haunted Mansion. Did you either then or more recently talk about that film at all, and did that play any part in your decision to join this one?
Yeah, I wasn't aware that that he did Haunted Mansion after I Spy, but I guess I'm walking in his footsteps in a way. And but no, I wasn't. I didn't know about that. Another
kind of retrospective. You also did The Haunting in '99. Didn't really go too great for your character.
Yeah.
Is this kind of redemption in any way?
Yeah, I think this, it's right. I wanted to, the last time I was really in sort of, this kind of genre, my character didn't make it through. And that's always a little bit unnerving because, there's something in us that wants to survive. So, I think I got a little bit further along in the story with this one. Did I make it to the end? That's, I can't really say too much about that.
Fair enough. And, like those films, you've done so many amazing things over the years. Zoolander, you've been in a bunch of Wes Anderson films. I particularly love an appearance you did in a skateboard video 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you have a secret to not being just kind of pigeonholed or typecast?
No, it's really like, I don't know, how I end up doing the things I do. Something like that, the skate video. It's funny that you mentioned that because Spike Jonze, I guess they're doing like the 20-year anniversary. And so I was going to speak with him about that. But that was just something that they, he called me up, and I have no background in skateboarding other than having one, as a kid. But, learning all that dialogue was like, Shakespeare. It was very kind of daunting. But I think it's just kind of lucky that I've kind of done, lots of different things.
Do you feel like your relationship with comedy and comedy filmmaking has changed over the years in any way, in terms of maybe what kind of scripts you're looking for these days, or something that is exciting to you?
I wouldn't say that it's changed too much. It's still sort of, who's working on it, and, what's the character like, and do I feel that there's something that I could do a good job with? And I know the best feeling is when you work on something that that you're really in sync with the other people creatively, and that you have that kind of energy on set, that you feel like you're kind of coming up with ideas and doing stuff that's going to make it good. Because, of course, when you're making something, you want people to enjoy it and see it. So, so it's great when that happens.
You have another Disney World project coming up this year with Loki season 2.
Yeah.
Of course, there's, a lot of secrecy surrounding it, but is there anything you can say about it?
I love playing the character of Mobius. That's one of my favorite characters that I've ever played. And working with Tom, I think that, there's some great sort of new characters that are kind of coming into this. And I think the character that Key is going to play or plays, I think people are going to really like that character. I know when my kids visited, I wanted them to to see that, because I felt like they were going to be into it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's all I've got for you.
Thank you.